This is Vega protein mix. Let's talk about the ingredients, the effectiveness, the taste, and the price. The ingredients is where this hits it out of the park because there's not just all natural ingredients and it's plant-based, but there's zero saturated fat and zero cholesterol, which if you don't have a problem with cholesterol, doesn't affect you. But if you're like me and you have high cholesterol, I try to take in the least amount of those two ingredients, saturated fat and cholesterol, as I can. Now, there are other protein mixes that also have low saturated fat and cholesterol, in addition to this, but the majority of the protein mixes out there have actually quite high numbers when it comes to saturated fat and cholesterol. My use case, as far as the experience is concerned, is I don't use this as a post-strength workout recovery mix. I actually use this more so as a meal replacement. So if I'm on a road trip and I just need to bang out hours and put miles behind me, I don't want to stop unless I'm getting gas or going to the bathroom. When I do stop, I don't know, if they have anything that I want to be eating, if they're open, because I drive at nighttime a lot of times. So I'm just going to take my shaker bottle, a bunch of water, mix this up. I drink one of these every a couple hours, and I just cruise on 12, 16 hours, no problem. This helps me get through that, minimal stops. Another use case is if I'm off-site. I'm working in a remote location where I don't know the feeding schedule, I don't know the surroundings as far as groceries, restaurants. I bring this, some water, shaker bottle as usual, and it's one less thing to worry about. I'm going to be fed, right? Another case for me is if I'm in a project and I need to just kind of be focused for a long stretch. So let's say, for example, your taxes, right? I don't necessarily want to assemble ingredients, prepare a meal, clean the dishes afterwards, and then also be weighed down by the meal itself. I just need to kind of get my hunger suppressed and just kind of keep going, right? And this is a really good application for this as well. Taste, third area, is where this kind of suffers because it just doesn't taste very good. The vanilla's okay for a vanilla, right? The chocolate is where this suffers. The reason why is just you just can't really taste the chocolate enough. So if I'm just kind of eating, drinking, whatever, I usually don't care. But sometimes I want to have something that tastes a little better, so I actually have to add some cocoa powder to this mix just to be able to taste a little bit more chocolatey, right? So taste, it really knock it on the taste. And the last thing is the price, and the price is comparable to other protein mixes. However, because it's plant-based, I would expect it to be less. The reason being is because it's far less expensive to cultivate a plant than it is an animal. And this I don't mean to knock just Vega on this. All the plant-based companies do it, whether it's a burger or whatever. And once you say plant-based, people are going to buy it because, for animal reasons, for health reasons, whatever. But it shouldn't be as expensive because it costs far more to maintain an animal and produce that animal product. And this is one of those cases where because it's plant-based, like I said, I would expect this to cost less. Those are my thoughts on the Vega protein mix. Maybe this is or this is not right for you.